Maybe we don't even need to intro it.
Nah. That can be the intro right there.
Yeah. Beautiful.
We're in.
So yeah, I thought we'd start with like the origin story of Dead Club. Yeah. I guess like origin stories usually go like, you know, like way back. So like when did you first become like musicians or interested in music? Like what was it that, like, I assume probably as kids, teenagers, maybe?
Yeah, for me it was like a bit later. I kind of I'd been interested in it for a while, but I tried playing guitar when I was like about 8, but failed, and then just gave it up.
Instant fail.
Yeah, couldn't stick with it, and then I got real into like, actually, in like year 10 I did music at high school, and you had to do a little bit of an audition. I did it on bongos because I couldn't play anything. My music teacher was like, "You're gonna need to play something else. Like you can't just do bongos." So I started learning piano, like keyboard.
Yeah.
I got real into like 50s like rock and roll piano, like, you know, Jerry Lee Lewis and all that kind of like stuff.
Yeah.
And I was alright. I couldn't really do it very well, but yeah. And then my
as long as you can go ding 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 ding.
Yeah. I don't know if I could even do that. Yeah, I tried. Yeah, and then my dad played me a Little Wing, and that was kind of like the first thing that I was like, you know, like that blew my mind open. And then I tried to like play guitar for ages. Yeah.
That was the first thing that you learned, right?
Yeah. I was just like, I'm going to learn how to play this, even though I don't know how to play guitar.
What a first thing to learn, eh?
Did you still have your guitar around from when you were 8?
No, it was a different one. It was my dad. I used my dad's one for a bit. And I had actually had ankle surgery, and so I was like cooped up in bed for ages. And I just like had Marty Schwartz like going, trying to learn Little Wing. And yeah, he helped me through it, man. Even though I probably butchered it. But yeah, I was determined.
Sick.
Yeah.
That's so sick, man.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Marty Schwartz, what a hero.
Yeah, he is a hero, man.
Yeah. And what about you two?
I got given my family got given a piano by our neighbours because there was like this old piano they had when their son had moved away and no one was playing it. So they're like, "Do you guys want it?" And I really liked it, and then I kind of begged my mum for lessons. I think I started playing when I was like 9. I started classical and did classical for ages, then moved to Welly, did like jazz school, and then started doing this rock, more rock type stuff, which I think is where the real passion is. But yeah.
Yeah.
So sick. Yeah, my mum joined a band when I was 2, and she was a singer of the band called the Stags. Shout out to the Stags. And that was my first memory of music. Because they were like a 60s garage, like Hammond organ kind of band, and I remember being really into that. She like played me in the car. She like tried to teach me how to harmonise and stuff. And then she dragged me along to drum lessons when I was 6 because I was hyperactive and really annoying. And that was the year that my brother was born as well. So I think she was like, "Go off and do that, mate." And yeah, I was into it. And I enjoyed it. And then it was only when I was probably about like 10 that drums became like an obsession. Yeah. And I started to learn a few other instruments when I was like a teenager, but and I didn't play drums for years until we started this band when I was like 23.
Right.
So I hadn't played drums since I was like 18 at that point. So this has kind of been a whole journey of reigniting that initial passion.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
And when did you move here to Aotearoa?
I moved in August of 2020. Right slap bang in the middle of the pandemic. Yeah. But because I was born here and my like most of my family are from here, I could get a passport, so I was able to move like during it all happening. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's been 6 years now, roughly.
And then the formation of Dead Club. When was that?
Yeah, it was like 2023 end of 2022 maybe. Like I was when I was kind of like writing the first kind of bunch of songs. Me and Flynn were jamming them, and then we had Rose as well. We were jamming with, and then it was like start of 2023. I remember talking to you about it.
Mm.
Yeah, and then jam. We actually did it, like our high school band, which was called the Classic. We had like a name change, and we changed it to Dick Club. We actually did one show. It was a completely different band called as Dick Club.
At Moon.
It was quite funny. Yeah,
I was there actually.
Yeah, and we played and we opened for Rose Bransky. Like it was like a show, which is quite funny. And then I was like, oh, surely I can. To the rest of the guys, like, surely I can keep that name.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, the like, initial 4-piece like solid like band like me, River, Flynn, and Rose was like March, a little bit later.
Yeah, something like that.
Like around the start of 2023.
Yeah.
And then we did our first show in like June.
At Moon with Bleeding Star.
Bleeding Star,
Yeah. And then Alex joined.
September or something.
Yeah, a few months later.
And how did that eventually? Were you like, we need something more?
Yeah, it was actually. Well, I'd always loved saxophones, and I just thought they were like the coolest. Like, you know, I loved like Bruce Springsteen and Sam Fender and that kind of like heartland or triumphant rock thing. And I just remember seeing actually Maxime, you played a solo set at iGum, and you opened for T Award, and Alex was playing in T Award's band.
Yeah,
and I just remember seeing him play and being like, oh man, he's sick.
He's the real deal.
Yeah,
good stage presence. Too.
Yeah, and I just messaged him being like, do you want to have a jam? And I thought he'd be too busy or something. But he was like, oh yeah, King.
Yeah.
And then
he's still too busy, evidently.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alex fitted in so well, so quickly. He just got he got it like immediately, and has always his enthusiasm for the project has always sort of fueled it a lot of the time. And then you joined like maybe a year after that, eh?
Yeah.
Like was it start of
not even
like 2024?
No, 2024.
Yeah, would have been even. It was earlier because I remember you played Cuba Duper, which was March. So
yeah,
and you played it, and you did the Radioactive. Is that the first thing that you played with us?
Yeah, because I just joined the band, and you guys had like all these gigs. And I was like, oh no.
It's kind of a weird thing where Rose moved away.
Not long after it.
Yeah.
A few months after or something. Yeah.
And then Jude filled in on bass for a show or something.
Yeah.
I think that was the first time I saw you when Jude was at Valhalla.
Oh yeah.
That might even be before you
that was
joined.
That was before Rose moved away as well.
Oh right.
I think Rose was away or something.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And then you got Darcy.
Yeah.
That's what Darcy.
So all kind of that whole end of 2023, start of 2024 kind of was a very like there was a lot of movement going on.
Yeah.
Kind of like settled.
Yeah. So it feels pretty settled now.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah. I think we've all bonded quite a bit now.
Yeah.
And going away like over like last summer and stuff together was a good bonding experience.
I guess what I kind of was thinking with it was like it's sort of like the narrator who sings the like pre-chorus and the chorus is like sort of like just like looking at sort of these snapshots of other people and trying to kind of poke holes in their like being, I guess, in a sort of like a insecure way of like not feeling confident.
I certainly picked up on the insecurity in that pre-chorus,
and just the whole like go on, you do your thing, I'll do mine is like a sort of way of like I can do me, I can do this thing, I don't know, and but they're still really worried about other people. I don't know. I feel like it's kind of hard thing to explain.
Which, I mean, I think that's quite a human thing to like, I don't know, care about others' perceptions of you, and like to some degree, it's important too, because otherwise you end up probably being a bit of a psychopath. But if you don't care at all, but I don't know. But being able to be like, oh, you know, this is me, and if people don't like me for me, that's fine.
And also like, you know, in the end when the narrator says like, does it just say something if you're thinking of me, no matter the version you see, like just the like, actually I do really care about what you think, and I just want to like be acknowledged, even, you know, even if it's like in a negative light, you know, like it doesn't matter what you actually think of me. I just want to be like noticed, I guess is the kind of that's kind of like what the narrator's kind of saying.
I think the production on this one's really nice. Like lots of real nice subtle things. The subtle key flourish is really nice, and it's nice to hear a bit of banjo. Who played the banjo on it?
Rocco, Maroy Thorne, who lives in Auckland, who's an old dear friend of mine.
Cooked on that.
And he, we were recording a lot of this album at Big Fan in Auckland, also shout out. And Rocco came along and played banjo on this song, and then the closing song of the album as well. Killed it, eh? It's so good.
Yeah. And that banjo comes
He's so annoyingly good at everything, Rocco. It's great.
I think it's a really nice second song, because it's like, you know, sometimes with albums it's like, you know, you have that, I don't know, there might be that motivation to sort of like put some like sort of big sounding songs at the start or something, but I feel like it like this album sort of really warms in. I do mine. I find that, you know, you got that drum beat, and then when the instruments come in, it feels like a nice warm blanket. It's really comforting. And then this song, it just sort of goes, you know, shuffles along kind of.
It was definitely the one that, like, production wise and recording wise, it sort of came together the easiest, because it's like it's the most acoustic instrument based. So. And it's layered, and it's the instrumentation is really like rich and dense. So just the mere presence of all those things being recorded together, and when they were recorded nicely, the like post, like all the production stuff after, was actually fairly minimal, really, because it was all this sort of, it is what it is, you know. It's a bit of a band favourite, this one, in terms of the album version.
Even the writing of it, I think, came together really easily as well. Like, it was just like very quickly written and quickly arranged, and it just like worked really well.
It was the last one you wrote for the album, eh?
Yeah.
And it came and got brought into rehearsal not long before we like started properly tracking the album. Nice to have a bit of a country one in there, eh?
Yeah, for sure. A bit of a.
It helps us justify calling ourselves alt country.
Yeah,
have an actual country song in there.
Yeah.
That was a personal favourite for Wild Texas Edmonds.
I do love the pre-chorus in that song. Probably that's maybe like one of my favourite sections of any song on this album, probably.
It's a great vocal melody.
It's just like and have that the verse be so like stripped back, and like just the kind of rhythm guitar and the drums really in the verse, and the like while they're singing in the verse, and it's just like everything is in that pre-chorus, like this like 3 saxophone harmonies and like
3 vocal harmonies,
and just like out the gate, like all the piano, there's like synth comes in. It's just like going from 0 to
that's us drinking too much coffee and getting locked in a Big Fan, to be honest. I think we had to like take things out of the pre-chorus because the chorus just felt really underwhelming.
That's right.
You are a fan of the pre-chorus, eh?
That's definitely
pre-chorus.
But then, if you do have a good pre-chorus, then you like your chorus really has to be good. Marble Hill, track 4,
Mm.
which I think has all the hallmarks of a great Tea Club song. It's got like, the reflective lyrics. It's uplifting, but probably not triumphant.
Mm.
And it's got the sections where you got strong accents. Another thing that I notice you do quite a bit.
Yeah.
And obviously an incredible saxophone solo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about this? That how old is that?
That was quite old, eh?
Yeah, one of the oldest probably on the album. Oh, maybe other than Foothold probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a bit of a like sneaky, like kind of snuck up on us, like how much we like enjoyed that one on the album, because I feel like when we were recording, the process of recording, it was probably our overall least listened to one in the band.
So.
Yeah.
But for some reason, like once we kind of finished it, it was like, oh wow, it feels really cohesive, and probably one of our shorter songs as well. So we were like, that's got a single on it.
I think there's another one that got like really elevated by the keys that we never had on it before. That were kind of written in the studio, and then same with all the harmonies.
Yeah.
And then also it's like basically now it's a duet, right, with me and Darcy.
Yeah.
It's like singing the whole song,
Pretty magical.
which it never was before. So that definitely like breathed a whole new
Totally.
light into it that they never had before.
Yeah, Darcy's harmony on that also, like throughout the whole song, it adds such a like level of like sort of sadness and sort of melancholy to it as well, which is and and the lyrics are really sad as well. So it's and that was just kind of that was conceived in the studio as well. Her singing on that, right? Like,
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
And there was actually this whole other section that was in there that we cut out.
oh yeah.
So it was actually a bit longer. That it was like in between the. Do you want to be part? Marble Hill like you.
Oh, yeah.
There was this whole other section that was like another, like another minute long. Was like that we just like
cut it out,
and we just were working on it for so long, being like, why is this not? It's just not working. And then Alex was just like, why don't we just take that whole bit out?
Yeah. Sometimes you just got to be brutal. Is it adding anything?
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, and
I think I had about 5 minutes
Nothing wrong
sulk
with
about
the
that as well, because I was quite proud of the drum rhythm in that bit as well. And then I was like, look man, we took that whole bit out.
Yeah.
I was like,
That's so funny.
Yeah, it's fine.
It never had occurred to me just to like, just to chop a whole section out and like move the other section forward so that it
literally
lines up with
yeah, they were like recorded and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I'm
Better
very
though, it's
glad
way
that-
better. Yeah.
I think we've opened with it so many times that it's nice to like lately we've been opening with some different stuff, which has been really nice. But I think we all really love it, like as a song.
So
Yeah.
fun to play. It's like
Yeah,
it's
we're
so
still gonna keep playing it. Like,
Totally, yeah.
But yeah, we've kind of got another song that's like filling the job of Orange, like with the big hits in the start.
yeah.
A new one, right?
Yeah.
Right.
A new one. Yeah, just because it's such a good, it is such a good opener and kind of need that energy to start a set. So
Yeah.
we thought we had to try and come up with a different one.
Yeah, when you construct your sets as a sort of like that, you have these sort of things. Oh, we need songs that do this, serve this purpose. And,
No, it's just purely what's going to be most convenient for guitar tuning.
Yeah.
I know that problem too well. Yeah.
It's a hybrid between the
It
two.
is a hybrid of those two things. Yeah. I feel like the opener and the closer are like the two songs that we like define first when we're trying to make the set list, and then it's like how it's going to like flow energy wise. But yeah, no, Orange is an example of one of those ones where the outro just keeps on going. The outro's got like 4 sections because it starts off with the do.
Yeah.
Right.
And it goes to
It's still a reasonably short song, despite that.
Yeah.
It's like
So
one of the
fast.
shortest ones on the album.
Is it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's under 4 minutes, I think.
Wow.
Somehow. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was obviously the second single from the album. And it builds so nicely with, it's got two choruses, two verses. You know, one's quite sparse, then drums come in properly in the second, right, and then classic Deep Club pre-chorus.
Yeah.
And then the chorus with, you know, the like, you know, those accents.
Yeah.
So like that, like all that sort of stuff, like, you know, how the song how much of that was worked out before you recorded, or how much did recording it sort of inform those?
I think that one was pretty much done.
Yeah, that one didn't change
The
much.
structure,
And the arrangement as well, pretty much all as it was, really.
Yeah, big help was shout out Fletcher from Mudgoose, played the lap steel on it, that kind of comes in through the verses, and that it's just like sort of does like the call and response almost with the vocal, and like helps fill that space out really well. I think that was a huge help for the verses. And then obviously the big like saxophone breakdown thing.
Yeah,
that's always kind of been the same. Like, has
always
nothing
been
really
the same,
changed.
really.
Yeah,
and then guitar solo as well. The only guitar solo on the album.
Yeah,
very short.
Yeah,
Needs to give Flynn more guitar solo.
We do.
Yeah, that's good because it's a sax solo followed by a guitar solo, right?
Yeah.
Which is always great live. You got
So
like
good.
Alex does his thing and then does his
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
Brendan,
can tell he enjoys that every time as well.
yeah. Who, Alex?
Fun.
Flynn. Yeah.
that's good.
Alex
And it's
gets,
such a good-
Alex gets plenty of time.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, it's a wiggler's bum.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, Brendan Goes is great. It's like a like no messing about, straight ahead like pop tune, you know, like in terms of the structure of the song, and it's it's kind of like I always viewed it as a pair with I Do Mine, really, because they kind of came about the same time, both sort of heavily inspired from MJ and M&A, which is Rivers Yarn live for a long time.
I said it about 3 times.
You know, you guys heard the MJ Lin album? Yep. Wrote this one, I was listening to a bunch. Yep, cheers.
Yeah, I wasn't sure it was a bit better than that. But no, after we went and saw that when he played at Nui, I was just like, I mean, I had been a fan of the record before, but then after seeing that live, I was just like, this is the bee's knees, you know.
Yeah,
that was a phenomenal show.
Yeah.
And then like that, because I hadn't seen him live before that, and I think it was seeing that show. I was like, I really see the Neil Young. In him. And then he like encore, he does a Neil Young cover, and I was like,
nice, nice.
Always dig a Neil Young cover.
Yeah. But it's nice having that just like real simple song, like in terms of like the actual like chords and stuff. And it's like, it's just a no messing about pop song, really.
You know it's going to go down well with the crowd.
It does go
Song
well
like
that live. That one
Yeah.
often it's always a nice moment in the set.
Yeah. And then I Couldn't Care follows that, which is another sort of strong driving song. So it seems like perhaps there was an intent for like the album with, you know, sort of like builds, then you get to like Orange, Brand New Lovers, I Couldn't Care, is like those three grouped together. It's like, we're like really going. Was that like
you're
thinking when
I guess so.
Sigurd sang it?
Yeah, I think like
I think we spent a lot of time just thinking about the flow, like between each song.
yeah, that's right.
How one ends and the next starts.
That's what we were
listening
listening to. Yeah, it's when we're having the group mixing sessions as we're like final. Like River had pretty much mixed it, but then we like had some group ones, all 6 of us, or as many that can make it, and to sort of like properly like just finalise and hear everyone else's thoughts and stuff. And that was when we decided the track list of the album, and we would listen to like the last 10 seconds of Brand New Lovers, and then at the first 10 seconds of I Couldn't Care, and like, that feels nice.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of that's kind of how it was decided, really. not so much like an overall like energy like flow, more just like song by song actually, which was quite
There was a few like positions I feel like we kind of knew that I Do Mine was going to be first,
yeah.
and like that the mandolin was going to be last.
But yeah, I think I Couldn't Care does come at a good point of the album, you know, like it's it kind of marks the end of the real like high fast sort of angsty energy of the album, and the two songs after that kind of follow more sort of reflective and quite delicate, I guess. But yeah, I Couldn't Care. It's just straight banger, you know what I mean? Just like energy. But yeah, there's another one where like we had the basic bones and then like all the like harmonies like in recording, and Flynn really got into the nitty gritty with his guitar party. Like that changed. He re-recorded that last minute.
Yeah, we did this. Yeah, the whole like the intro guitar part that Flynn plays in that song is like he like wrote like we were recording it. And he would like play like a part of it, and then he played the second part, and then he played like the fourth part, and then he like had to fill in the middle part, and then he had to like relearn the whole thing to play it all in one.
Yeah.
To like play it all in like one sequence, like it's such a like it was such an interesting way of writing a part.
Yeah, I find that with like how Flynn goes about writing parts and things in general, his attention to detail is so amazing. Like he's so like.
He's got to get like everything on the right accents and everything, like
and the tone to be like,
tone has to be perfect.
He's so like dialed in with how exactly he wants it to be, and that's why it ends up being so mean every time because it's just like it's so well thought out, you know.
Yeah. Foothold, so the title track, is that just because you thought it was a good title, or you think the song was like worthy of it being the title track?
Yeah, I think it was a mix of both. Like, yeah,
kind of like a happy accident, really.
Yeah, it's also like I think did we play Foothold at our first ever show?
Maybe we might have. To be fair,
have done. It's really, really old.
It's the oldest one on the album.
Yeah.
The album was initially called Something Different, and then we had a group Zoom meeting
where everyone told me is.
I liked it, bro. I really liked it, to be honest.
Is it the name of one of the songs? Or
no, it was going to be called Loser Through and Through.
Yeah.
And it was also going to be, potentially going to be the title of Mandolin, like the last song.
Right.
Yeah.
And there was this,
The final lyric of the song is Loser Through and Through.
Yeah.
Final lyric of the album, sorry, is Loser Through and Through.
We thought it was a bit too on the nose.
Thought it was a bit on the nose.
And Darcy actually suggested Foothold.
Darcy suggested Foothold. And I was like, yo, that's me.
Really well, yeah.
And then I think, like, to your question, like, the grandness of the song, even though it's kind of like really delicate in moments, and it's like stripped back in moments, like it's got such a epic, like emotional release about it that it seems fitting that that's the name of the album, because I feel like that feeling that we got in Foothold and that the feeling that we have when we play it live as well sort of, at least in my mind, like encapsulates like the feeling of the project as a whole.
Yeah.
That kind of like anthemic big like statement, and it's like all in a major key, but it's actually quite sad and melancholy, you know. So it's like Foothold, I think, like is a really nice snapshot of that overall thing.
Yeah, that is one of the things I think you do well, in that like juxtaposition of the sort of pensive and reflective with, like, you know, bangers and, like, you know, anthemic and which it's almost like if you do go the anthemic and you don't have that to balance it, it might come across a bit.
Totally.
So it gets that balance right. Again, what you were saying about is pretty much what my notes were. I had about how you kind of get these teasers that it's sort of going to get bigger. and then it pulls back a bit. So it just establishes this tension sort of throughout the song. Like it's, ebbing and flowing, and then you get to that point when that guitar just does the and then there you go. There's your release. We finally got there. Which I can't. I can't imagine that song being anywhere other than near the end of the album with that.
That ending as well was like another thing that got like pretty rejigged, like, because that is another one. Those drums were recorded in like 2 years ago. And so and it had like there was a whole different sounding section, like a range. Even though the drums were the same, the actual like arrangement was totally different.
Right.
And we were just like, we need to change that whole ending, and then just like it was at the time I think we were listening to, especially me and Alex anyway, and Elina, like listening to the Geese record.
And Darcy.
Yeah, that's right, Flynn and Maxime. Also, not as much.
But
cool.
Not at the time,
we were into it, and just all that kind of ear candy and all this sort of percussion and delicate like instrumentation, and we just kind of like tried to like, I don't know, copy the style a little bit of just like layering all these like different things up in that ending that just like makes it kind of,
And then we get to Mandolin, which is kind of a gentle folk influence, lovely into the album. And it ends with these really nice sounding strings, and is it clarinet in it?
Yes.
Yeah. And is that Alex playing?
No, it's our friend Elisa.
Elisa Bird.
Bass clarinet.
Yeah,
is what it is, and that's got a group of people. Alex Hoare playing cello, and who else is there? Frank Patton on a trumpet, and Finley Van Lent, I think his name is, and he played the euphonium, which is a beautiful instrument.
That's what Don McGlashan plays, right?
Yeah, and it's just,
it's also awesome
warm,
that section.
That kind of like sort of a bit of an unorthodox like combo, like the bass, clarinet, trumpet, euphonium, and a cello, but like it just worked so well.
This song is the one that took the longest for it to finally kind of reach the form that it was in, because actually relatively going back quite a while, we were knocking this about when Rose was in the band, and Rose at the time, like the tempo was different, the feel was different. Rose was like harmonising most of it as well.
No, it was still changing when like I joined the band.
And we could
it changed right up until the very end.
It just like wasn't happening. It wasn't happening. Even though the song itself we all loved so much, like what River had wrote.
It's more the ending.
So beautiful. We had all these different like riffs and lines going around and different outros, and it was just like but then I remember the feel of the song nailed down, because we were playing it in rehearsal one time, and I just was like, my head was somewhere else, and I was like playing it like a bit too quick or something, and you were like, actually that feels really nice.
Yeah, because it was a lot slower.
So we kind of like got that feeling, it was like, okay, and then we sort of built it from there, and then we were recording at Big Fan, we still didn't have the outro, like the big like orchestral section. So
but did you know that's what you wanted to do?
We knew that we needed like some sort of like awesome outro, and we had the piano thing, the do 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 do. Did you record that at Big Fan?
I think so.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah.
But then we didn't have any. We didn't know what the outro was going to be. We just had that piano line, so we were like worried about it. Like, oh my god, it's like the last thing of the album. We don't know what it's going to be.
And then Alex kind of like took the tune out. Like it was just basically we recorded everything up until the like there's a build up, and then it just sort of like cut, and we didn't really have. Maybe we had the piano, and that was maybe it.
Yeah.
And then Alex like took it and had it on his computer for ages, and he like basically just like MIDI'd in like a whole bunch of these strings and horns.
So did he sort of arrange those?
Yeah. So arrange that part roughly. Yeah, and then he kind of we had everyone. Actually, we did the strings I think first
in this room.
and then we did the horns as well, and we just kind of had the session up that Alex had made, and we kind of just like maybe tweaked it a little bit in the moment, but it was very much like not that planned, and they kind of just played it all like together really, and it sort of gives it that like sort of wobbly like movement. It's not like all tight like on the beat. So there's no like didn't do it to a click or anything. It was all just like it's very like free-formy kind of like organic.
So that's the end of the album. Do you have like each of you do have a personal favorite like for like
I think it's that one.
album one or and then like a favorite song to play live?
Yeah, I think definitely like my favorite song like on the album is definitely Mandolin.
Nice.
Now I'm just thinking about that again. Like that ending is just like I just love that so much.
Yeah,
it just worked perfectly.
I think because like that's none of us are playing on that end bit. It's our favorite part because it's like we can just like look at that for what it is. Alex
That's
is probably the most involved.
I think Alex doesn't even play on it though.
No,
like, he's not actually playing on it.
He like wrote it, arranged it, and conducted it, but didn't play on it.
Yeah.
So it's there's something quite beautiful about the last thing of the album. Like none of us are actually playing on it.
Yeah,
that's so true.
You know.
Yeah.
We're phonies, mate. Yeah.
I think mine would have to be Foothold though. Like I just something about the feel of that song, the lyrics. I just found it really beautiful, like sad but really beautiful. I really like Foothold. Yeah.
What's your favourite one to play live?
True.
Yeah, probably. I mean,
it doesn't have to be from the album.
Yeah, probably Little Lines. I got to be honest.
You went for a while. I'm sure I went 3 Deck Club shows in a row where you didn't play it, and I was like, "What are you doing?"
It's Flynn, bro.
Yeah, Flynn's
it's Flynn. He's just like out with the old, in with the new.
Right.
We're not actually gonna play it on this tour either.
No, we're not playing anything from the EP on this tour.
Yeah,
but we're playing 3 new songs post album on this tour.
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah,
should be good. But yeah, I mean, I do really like playing Little Lines.
It is a good one live.
Yeah.
It is a funny thing, like with being in a band, because by the time you have something come out, you've lived with it so long, and you put it out, and then people go, "Oh, I love this," and then you start playing new stuff, and they go, "Wait, why can you play this stuff I know?" That's the battle, eh?
That is the battle, and I feel like I have
and you're always
said
trying
that
to
a
move
few
forward,
times
you know?
in our, like when we've been talking about it in rehearsal and stuff, because like there's a want to like we've been sat with these songs for on the album for so long that like there is like this sort of like desire to move beyond it, but it's like the album's about to come out. It's like this is the start of the album being in the so it's like we've got to sort of honour that a little bit.
What's your favourite one to play live?
Flynn's not gonna like this, but I think it's Taste for Stark because the Keys part's really fun. You guys are so over that one.
These two, their favourite songs to play live are songs on the old EP. Come on, guys, get
it's a solid EP.
Yeah. Well, my favourite song to play live is probably favourite song on the album is probably It Changes, but it's probably How I Can Fix It All, to be honest.
Yeah.
Just as like a statement, and then favourite to play live, it's got to be Orange, bro.
Yeah, that's good. I was gonna say that's what I was gonna say.
It's like I'm just like
inspired by this room.
Yeah.
But like just the I didn't realize how far to sink back into that. Just like the drum part of Orange, just so insanely fun to play. And, but then there's a new song called Racing Horses, which is really fun to play as well. I've just sort of wrapped my head around that properly.
I haven't played it live yet, but I think that's gonna be my favourite too.
It's kind of like that's the sort of like Orange like.
It's gonna be our opener.
Yeah.
So they'll be played at the Wellington album show. Cool. Look forward to it. For anyone watching, I guess what's the date of the Wellington show?
It's the 18th of September. Yeah.
2026.
Right.
San Fran with First Reserve and Dylan Joe.
Fantastic lineup.
What's not to like about that?
Yeah.
And maybe a special 7th Deck Club member playing percussion as well.
Yeah. Guest appearance from someone.
From someone someone.
Love a guest appearance.
Yeah.
So yeah, those two bands are obviously great. Who are some other Welly bands at the moment that you're really into?
Always tough question, either.
Yeah.
Since this is the whole purpose of Twat, we should do like a little shout out for some other
we should.
some other bands.
I mean, honestly, since I saw them at like that Don Polsky Halloween show, Mud Goose are just they just blew my mind. They're so good, so interesting as well.
A phenomenal set opening for Wednesday as well. It was just like it sounded so great. Yeah,
so
Glitches,
awesome.
Yeah,
I always love Crawley.
Yeah,
I love Crawley,
Crawley,
especially the new stuff at the moment.
Crawley
Really
just,
cool.
it's just the bee's knees, honestly. It's so good. Yeah, I'm trying to think,
There's just like so many.
There's so many.
It's
we should get more names out. We should get more names out.
I do love I do love Sig Wilder. Famous at the moment.
Yeah.
yeah.
That record. My dad absolutely loves it.
How does he?
Got it on high rotation. all
Yeah,
the
my
time.
mum loves it too.
It's a great.
It is,
great
yeah.
record. My favorite song that Birmingham, Alabama is. You guys never play it live.
I know.
It's such a great song. I love that. Yeah.
I've not even learned that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our friend Elisa Bird, who we played on the end of our last song, has just started a project called Manu, which is so cool. And Flynn is actually also playing
and
in
Darcy.
And Darcy, is also
Yeah,
playing in
Manu
that.
is great.
So awesome. Yeah. And they were going to have a gig at Rogue recently, but they might have another one soon, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's so much good music floating around in this city. It's amazing. Like
It's really strong.
It is.
I've been around a long time. And
Are you from
sort of-
Wellington?
yeah.
Mm.
The scene sort of ebbs and flows in the scene.
Yeah.
But, I can't remember a time when there's as many good quality bands as there are right now.
Awesome, man. That's so cool. Yeah, that's so cool.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a whole, the whole, like real young bands, like, especially, like, circling around people that are sort of, like, going to Massey University. Like, that's that's such a strong scene of people, and such a cool scene as well. Like, I'm just trying to think of some of those bands, like the
Felix Bird.
like Felix Bird crowd, and like Dylan Joe as well.
Yeah.
Like, so great.
Twy.
Yeah.
Against you.
Yeah.
Thomas.
I'll tell you who's also phenomenal.
Shout out Glasshead.
Yeah.
Yep. Like Ellie Mae as well. She's such a strong songwriter. I love her music. Every time I see her, I'm like, when are you going to record some of that music, mate? Yeah, and I live with Ryan, like First Reserve as well. Like, he's such a talent. Yeah, now just buzzing. Surrounded by so much good stuff.
I always love to see someone playing bass lines like that while singing lead vocal. That's not easy.
Yeah.
And also being the front person that he is as well. Like, yeah, incredible.
Yeah.
And he's a handsome bugger as well. Which doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
Cool. I reckon the shout out to the Welly bands is a good note to end on.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So-
We love being part of this city. It's great.
Yeah.
Been very
So-
nice to us as well.
Yeah.
So thanks for your time
Thank you.
and for
Thank you.
making a great album.
Yeah. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you, mate.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Go have a listen.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers. Cool, man.
Nice one.
Thank
you
you.
guys.
Appreciate that. Is that the cat over there?
Yeah, so I go
So I'm
and
just going to see what Mojo's up to.
do a cut in the video.
Mojo, come here. Stop being weird.